Hey guys, Owen here, and today I'm going to be building a kit that isn't produced anymore, the old Revell PZL P11c. The interior detail consisted of only a pilot and a chair. I then watered down some black paint and painted over the silver. I then wiped it off very gently to leave some of the black paint in the cracks. Considering it was such an old kit, there actually wasn't that much flashing on the sprue. As you can see, absolutely no detail on the side panels of the cockpit. The seat was attached on one tiny spike and was quite difficult to get it to sit at the right level without falling off. Here I'm filing off some excess flashing with a diamond file. It was quite difficult to get the wheels to bend out, and I had to make sure that they dried in the right position. Here I'm using no more nails glue to fill in the cracks in the joins between parts. I'd recommend using proper filler to sand it. This means you'll get seamless joins between the parts. The old style instructions specified a light blue for the underside of the wing, so I used Humbrol 65 acrylic, watered down 50/50, and I applied 3 coats. The instructions for the green specified an olive green colour, so I decided to use Humbrol 85 acrylic, again watered down 50/50, and I applied 3 coats. I would recommend painting the propeller before you put it on the plane, as sometimes it can be quite difficult to paint the backs of them when they're up against the rest of the model. Again, the tyres would have been easier to paint off the model, and then I wouldn't have had the risk of getting the black onto the green of the surrounding wheel hubs. I then applied a coat of gloss varnish thinned down with Humbrol thinners, ready to apply the decals. Decals were really old and split when I put them on the model. Holding the decals in warm water for about 10 seconds before putting them on a paper towel to absorb the excess water, then putting a bit of micro set on the model to help stick the decals down and help them conform to the shapes of the plastic. Here I'm applying a coat of microsol, which further helps the decals conform to the shape of the plastic. Here I'm applying another coat of gloss varnish to seal the decals in so they can't be accidentally rubbed off or anything. Helps protect them. Here I'm mixing chalk dust with a drop of washing up liquid and some water to create a wash for the model. This will flow into the recessed lines on the model, and then once it's dried I can rub off the excess and it will leave the wash just in the recessed lines to create more definition. Some people think that this makes the models look less realistic, but I like to do it. I mixed Humbrol 85 with 103 to make a lighter green for dry brushing to highlight the raised detail on the model. To create an effect of chip paint, I roughly added a bit of silver in some places. After a coat of matte varnish to get rid of the shine, some black chalk dust dragged back from the guns in the direction of the airflow with a Q-tip or cotton bud creates a sooty effect. I'm doing the same here for the exhaust stains, but mixing a bit of brown into the black. Use just PVA glue to attach to the clear canopy. This stops it from getting the frosting effect if you use the poly cement glue. So here's the finished model, and I think considering it was such an old kit, it actually went together really well and I'm happy with the result. I'll leave you some sexy panning shots in a minute, but first consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed it. Maybe leave a comment, say what I can improve on, what I did well, maybe ideas for kits I could build in the future. And don't forget to click subscribe if you want to see more of my content in the future. So thanks for watching, see you next time.